Hello, it's Phillip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and this morning I'm looking at a book from the Ark Group. It's part of their management report series. It's in that format. It's actually a book. It's this one here. We'll look at it in a minute. The title is Business Intelligence for Law Firms. Very important area, because you're only as good as your intelligence at the end of the day, and this is really about the intelligence cycle, if you like, for the way in which law firms will conduct their business. It's been written by Zena Applebaum, and we've given it a title which is on the web and in the journals: How to Harness Business Intelligence to Your Advantage. Access this expert advice. Let's look at the report first. There's the front cover, nothing on the back much. There is a little index at the back, which is worth looking at. Runs to 100 pages. It's also available in a PDF format. You'll see all the details are actually there, as well as a book. And what you've got is the standard contents. There is an executive summary at the front, and then a lot of chapter headings which are there, looking and split into two parts. Part one is actually the theory of business intelligence, and part two is further discussion and then some case studies. And what you've then got is the executive summary, starting off: business intelligence, or BI as it is known, is the art and science of capturing and assessing or analysing data collected in the back end of technology applications within an organisation for the purpose of innovation, process improvement, or forecasting change. So there's a lot of detail there. There's the author and what she's said, and these are the contributors, because a lot of people have been contributing to this document. And then you go straight into the actual very useful glossary of terms, because you're dealing with some quite technical stuff. And I notice again we've got abbreviations: business intelligence, BI, client relationship management, CRM. There we go, got some more information there, and then you go straight into the part one and so forth. Then you've got the actual structure. There are no footnotes, but what you do have are some quite useful pointers in the publication itself, concerning subheadings and where the document is going. We've written a review. Let me just take a couple of points from it. You may or may not have heard of BI, business intelligence, but either way, especially if you're involved in business development for a law firm, you could enhance your competitive advantage by acquiring this latest edition from Ark, and that's really what this is about. It will give you the up-to-date position. The book's glossary, which I showed, offers a succinct and definition of business intelligence as you're likely to get anywhere, namely the ability of an organisation to take all its capabilities and convert them into knowledge. The author, Zena Applebaum, therefore points out that information and data as such is all around us via the internet, and of course that is the case. That's always been part of the intelligence cycle. It's a matter of collecting, collating, and then disseminating. That's the intelligence cycle in its general picture. What we've got here, though, is a competitive advantage which you can gain from the book, and I think you would get that. It's published in the report format, and of course, in the author's words, this report is aimed at a broad law firm audience and is based on the premise that all administrative groups within a firm should be working together to provide collaborative intelligence inputs for BI. Well, that's always been the case. It's a question of people talking to each other and having what used to be called in government terms a joined up government. It's the same sort of thing with a firm. Concluding, let me say, speaking of future trends, BI, by whatever label it's known, can only enhance the future prosperity of your law firm via the greatest efficiencies and the more timely and better informed responses to client needs that it facilitates and promotes. So if you need to acquire the latest thinking on BI, this book certainly provides you with the insights, methods and analysis that can help you move your own BI-based projects forward. As I said right at the beginning, quite often you're only as good as the intelligence that you are gathering, but you must remember one thing: you may gather it, you've got to use it as well. Thank you to all concerned for an excellent report. Bye-bye.